Welcome to Oregon Outdoors. I'm Mark Freeman. Now we're out at Central Oregon's Odell Lake. Big, wide lake, super deep. We're here for one thing, Mackinaw trout. Look at this guy. So Mackinaws are this rare critter in Oregon. They're really a Midwest lake trout, and they love deep, cold lakes like this, Odell Lake. This lake has got the record Mackinaw at 40.5 pounds. It was caught in 1994. It just brings out the crowd. Okay, so we fish deep with downriggers and we're looking for the slightest rod wiggle for a bite. Now, these char are big. Not the best fighters, but definitely Oregonians' bucket list fish. Look at the colors on this thing. Odell Lake is tucked away on Highway 58, just under the Willamette Pass ski area. Now this lake is a pure beauty at 5,000 feet. It's a lake with Mackinaw trout and kokanee, but Big Macs are the big draw. It's like we're fishing in a snow globe today. So Dave, tell me about these Mackinaws in this lake.
They were introduced in the lake in 1938. I tell you, the population's really great right now. So on the kokanee, you get Mac marks on them, and last year there was more Macs than ever. And it's early in the season, but what I see is the Macs overpopulated right now on the swing.
So these are big char, so they're kind of a distant cousin to rainbow trout.
Right.
From Midwest. They do really well in this lake for what I gather, two reasons. Super deep, and they love eating kokanee. But these fish, for being a big, tough guy that they are, they're kind of wimpy in a way too, right?
They don't fight too much until you get them to the boat.
You're looking at a lot of, what, 10 to 15 pound fish?
Yeah, average would be 15, and the last year was about 15.
Wow.
So.
And the state record here, 40.5 pounds.
40.9, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
That's a big fish.
Yeah, and I'm sure that guy would fight a little bit. and they say, the old cabin owner said, there's 50-pound fish in here, and I believe it. So.
Well, let's pull into the surface and prove it.
Yeah, exactly.
So Dave, there's basically two ways to catch these fish, right?
Yes, right now we're trolling, and so basically running plugs and trolling with downriggers anywhere from 95 to 110 feet.
So what's so magic about 95 to 110?
So we're on the west end, and I'm fishing in about the 110, and so you just want to be up off the bottom.
And it's interesting, you're running the plug 100 feet off the downrigger, so you got a lot of line out there.
Yeah. We're running almost 200 feet of line out on, Shimano, like a 300 size, and so you got a lot of line.
I love these downriggers. These suckers hum. It's like you're surrounded by a bunch of coyotes out there all the time.
Yeah. Well, with the cannons, you got to use a steel cable because of the way their system works, the short stop. And so that's, you see it hum. I don't even hear the humming because it's just used to it.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing. A lot of this is like fishing in the ocean, like trolling for salmon,
right,
and jigging for rockfish.
It basically. Now,
except you're at 5,000 feet.
Yeah, you're 5,000 feet in the snow. You don't see the snow in Newport. So.
Okay, ready? Want to get the downrigger, Steve?
Pretty good, huh?
Yeah, just a classic salmon
Oh, really?
salmon takedown. I watched it, it bobbed, and then it just came up. Yeah, he's coming in awful easy for a bigger fish. Maybe he'll come to life at the boat. Kokanee. No, it's not.
Hold it for a second. Go ahead. Just hold them. Awesome.
Okay.
It's a nice fish, 25, 25 and a half. How old is this thing?
They say that when they're 30 inches, they're 8 years. So probably 6, 7-year-old fish.
How old do they get, you know?
20 years,
Wow.
the big ones.
It's just, you know, it kind of looks a little like those tiger trout that are in Diamond Lake a little bit, but more mottled gray.
And probably eat more than they do.
Yeah, right. Well, nice job.
Yep.
It's a good start of the morning.
Yep, exactly.
So when it comes to Mackinaw Lakes in Oregon, Odell Lake is not the only game in town. Just down the road, we got Crescent Lake. Now, this place has already produced a 36-pound Mackinaw, so if any lake is going to knock Odell Lake off the podium as the #1 place in Oregon to catch these, it could be here. There's also Cultus Lake in Central Oregon, where Mackinaws have been caught up to 20 pounds already, and deep in Northeast Oregon, Wallowa Lake, 300 feet deep, it's got Mackinaws. Don't sleep on 4 Mile Lake between Medford and Klamath Falls. Now, it's a newcomer to the game, first stocked in 1999, good fishery. So this week in Oregon Outdoors, we're on Odell Lake trolling for Mackinaw trout. You know, you figure you're hooking these fish 10, 15, even 20-some pounds that, you know, this rod is just gonna start going nuts. But, you know, these fish are a little bit underwhelming. So we spent a lot of time just staring at a rod tip to a line hooked up to a downrigger, just looking for a little wiggle. Not much more than that.
Do you put any cure on them or just run them straight?
They're in a straight, but they're in a salt brine.
Gotcha. Toughen them up.
Okay, I'll get the boat going.
I'm not seeing anything. Oh yeah. Yeah. Check it. Yeah. Yeah, it should. I felt it come off the release. Yeah, maybe not. No, just a lot of dead weight. Well, there's a fish. There's fish.
That's what I thought.
So whatever you guys want to do.
I'm about 60 feet left the line in.
Oh, there he is, right there. Nice fish. Yep.
That's a nice fish.
Oh yeah, he's more like 28, 29. Yeah, he's
There we go.
So I assume you want to keep him?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. But, Roy.
Look at this thing.
Yeah, that belly.
The markings on this guy. Big and fat. You know, this was bizarre, Steve, because that thing didn't even pull the line
it's
off.
just dead weight.
It didn't even pull the line off the downrigger.
Yeah, I saw that little cert.
And what does this thing weigh?
Oh,
But-
it's probably 10, 12 pounds.
I was gonna say 10,
Yeah, I have a scale.
but this thing, it didn't do anything.
Yeah. It was underwhelming. I thought it was pulling up the downrigger weight. Called here's some weight. Called, oh, it's swimming over to the left.
Beautiful fish though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, he's fighting more in your hands than he did in the water.
Yeah. Just about.
But that's the thing about these fish, right, Dave? That-
Yeah, that's the reason a lot of people want these, but it's kind of a disappointment. There is a beautiful fish. And
All right, Steve, you got it.